Aloha, beautiful family. Coming to you from this soft tree today and the strong waves. Let me turn the camera around. Oh, just a second. Very strong inflow. The softness and the fierceness. Let's have some water together. Getting this transmission into full flow. Water prayers. Every time we drink, it really matters. What we feel, what we think, what we speak into the water with our frequency and our energy. We can program our water, and the quality of our water matters, and the quality of our life matters. Yeah, more than quantity. And the quality of our life makes for the quality of our health and everything, and vice versa. The quality of our health, of course, rules in a way the quality of our life. If we have just a cut somewhere that is healing, the quality is already a bit impaired. It might be hurting, and it's annoying to get into the water, and so on. So as I turned the camera on, I was feeling to share about the teachings of the water. You know, the teachings of the ocean, as I've just come out of it. I've been in it a long time. I do my movement in there at the shore with earth and water and all the elements. And yeah, I shift. I'm not the same when I go home than when I arrived. Yeah, I release the old coats and I take up the new. And this is what is happening with the water. The ocean water comes onto the shore and then takes away the old. It brings the fresh, it takes the old. So, you know, in water, the ocean, many waves forming one ocean, many drops of water making, yeah, even one zip, many drops of water in this bottle. And like yesterday, all the swimmers, today there's also all the people here, all the different people. And everybody is so unique, just like each snowflake is unique. And the teamwork makes the dream work. And what water, the ocean, has been teaching me too, is always showing me, is the aliveness. Our water in our body, we are water beings. And there is a life water. The ocean always cleanses in and out, and there can be stagnant water. Yeah, the ocean is full of circulation, whereas a stagnant lake is there's no circulation. Yeah. So our body needs to have proper circulation, and that's part of toxins block the circulation. How all the nanotoxins and the nanoplastics and all the little parts, we are so surrounded by toxins, it's not funny. It has never been like this. So that comes from everywhere. As the plane flies over, there's the air pollution, there's the water pollution, there's the earth pollution. And we are the earth, so most humans are highly polluted. And when we are polluted and toxified, the body gets inflamed And yes, we need the inflammation to clear the toxins, but inflammation can go berserk. That turns into tumors and cancers and all of that. And it's aging, autoimmune diseases and so on. So in the very olden days, and holistic shamans and practitioners and, you know, doctors, the oath they took, the first question really should be going deeper into the quality of the life. What water are you drinking? What food are you eating? But then also, how are you detoxing? How is your circulation? Yeah, not all what symptoms have you got, and then we kill that symptoms, and we kill that symptom with a chemical that's likely to make you very sick as well, has a lot of side effects, increase with the toxicity, and thus weaken your system and the homeostasis. So yes, disease cured, but patient is dead. The holistic view, which I'm deeply trained in from the body talk system, I've trained in that for many, many years, 20 years, 20-ish, many lifetimes. I've done over 150 courses to study deeply and to remember what I already knew, what my soul knows, what my multidimensional self is doing in other dimensions. Yeah, the healing facilitator I am. So how here on this planet, our system, that's why we have an elimination system, that's why we have a lymphatic system. We need to detox properly, and we have blood, and the blood is also the water in our body, and our blood is linked to the joy of life. And if our blood is toxic through also certain injections and life, and not the body not functioning properly, then diseases creep in, blood diseases and so on. Yeah, it's all linked. It's never just one symptom. So how we detox is more important. There isn't even really an immune system. There are different cells working on that, and we need to train them as well. I studied that also deeply in the body ecology training I did. How we work with the cells, and we need the killer cells and so on. Everything needs to be working properly. A lot in many humans has been totally disrupted with certain injections. How that functions, it's an overdrive. So how we detox matters. It starts with circulation as well. So energy medicine, most people are familiar with that now. And when we merge energy medicine with frequency medicine, with frequency healing, it's super powerful. I have been doing that also for many years and sharing that with my guinea pigs. Guinea pigs have a frequency, also other animals like the horses and so on, but the guinea pigs, putting them onto the body, they have a certain frequency. I've been facilitating frequency healing with the guinea pigs. And frequencies are subtle, also with my hands and with my energy, and the energy of the land and the trees, the earth. I've always taken people onto the earth. So now, these powerful devices I've been sharing about, they are amplifying that all. That's the electromagnetic earth energy and the light of life working together, coming through the soles of our feet, improving our circulation, improving our blood cells so that they are bubbly and moving instead of sticky. I can send you videos about that from tests, live blood analysis before and after. Sticky blood to live blood, So we can see the circulation is improved. So people are experiencing numbness in the feet going away. A lot of diseases start in the feet. Dark spots on the feet. I have been sharing about the moon in my nails. That's coming back. So I'm seeing there my health is restoring. Yeah, and we cannot avoid it here. There are so many toxins around. Yeah, so it matters. And then also, so with the frequencies, the PEMF and the terahertz, the circulation gets improved. Toxins also get eliminated, the stirred up, and the lymphatic system flushes it out. And depending on how we are functioning, that all runs smoothly, and we are on the right water, and we eliminate it. Most people also notice, oh, my small intestine, my large intestine work better, my microbiome is improving, the elimination of the colon is improving. So then smooth digestion means a smoother detoxification. Yeah, and then everybody notices also, everybody I know using these devices, they are suddenly noticing, I am making better choices. I don't eat before I go to bed anymore. I don't drink this anymore. I don't eat this anymore. I don't eat sugar anymore. Because we are charged up, we don't need all of that anymore. So we get clearer and clearer and more toxic free. Then we are choosing also non-toxic relationships, you know, and we choose to not engage in toxic behavior. Yeah. Then we drink pure and alive structured water. And then we go into the ocean and bring ourselves fully to life, instead of going deeper and deeper to death and sickness and illness and dis-ease. That's the big sickness of this world. And then toxic people have toxic relationships. Can't be any other way. And hurt people hurt people. Yeah? So if you are hurt, you are hurting other people. So we need to start with ourselves. And we cannot help the earth if we are toxic. We cannot walk around and the earth feels our frequency. The animals feel our frequency. The animals are the guides. How your frequency is how the animals come to you. They know. If you walk along the beach and all dogs come to you, they feel you. They want to connect with you. Yeah, and the clearer we get, yeah, the more healthy we get again. So all these powerful assistance to help our body restore and to help cope with this load of toxins we are coping with. Right now I'm sitting also here where yesterday they were poisoning weeds and plants, and yeah, it's everywhere. And the nanoplastics, it's all common knowledge. So we need to work on that, and we cannot avoid it. But it's everybody's choice. We need to choose it. If I wouldn't have invested into that, I know I would be looking very differently, and I would be feeling very differently. I have been deeply healing, and this is not just physically. We need to heal on all levels. The deep inner work, soul healing, spiritual healing, yeah, all integrating, all is one. We need to restore our sexual energy, our creative energy, which is the sexual energy. All of these distortions, through that, the energies were also toxified. Yeah, toxic people, wounded people merging. Yeah, so it's a big and wonderful to have found these incredible tools that are helping us, and that's what I'm sharing. That's what I'm sharing with you. So I have expanded in I'm not just talking with you and dreaming something in. I've got something in my hands that you can have as well, and we can work together. And with these devices too, we can powerfully deprogram and shift, really shift. Yeah. Some people also need binders like zeolite to clear the stirred up toxins out of the body, depending on how you are functioning. I'm using very much the water, the return to origin water that I've been drinking now for almost 2 years. It's deeply detoxifying me continuously. And I detox also out here in nature. And depending on where I've been, if I go to gatherings where there's lots of alcohol around, or in shopping centers, I need a longer time in the ocean. We all need to have our, be guided by soul and our body to find our health regime, so to say. What do we need today? What do we need today? We need to move the body and clear and also then when we are there, when we are clear and embodied, then we can do also the deep work. If we are so toxic and sick, we can't do it because there's a fog inside. The unconsciousness, the vagueness, the toxic fog, which you know if you ever have drunk alcohol and you know how you wake up the next day and this toxic, that's the toxicity that many permanently live in. And when you are in that, there isn't much space to be very conscious and to do the deep inner work, to become accountable for ourselves, to be aware. And the deep nervous system healing, the same as all the addictions to coffee, overstimulating the nervous system. Most coffee, then it's merged with toxic water, sprayed coffee beans, toxic milk. It's full on. So these frequency devices really help with the circulation, the beautiful waves, the consciousness that wakes up from it, also helping the kidneys to, all the organs to function better. And this is the teaching of water. So I have been led to these frequency devices by the water. I have been rebirthing with the water, that's the Aqua Phoenix, and I'm resurrecting with the frequencies. And I am just a mirror for others. I am sharing from my embodied experience. I'm sharing things and my words activate. I'm sharing to activate and to share what can work. What works for one and for many might work for you as well if you resonate. The teachings of water, and we are water beings, and in constant water prayer. Every sip we take, feeling gratitude and love, and we are healing our body also by how we speak to our water. The water prayer we are in, how we are living with water, how we are living with each other, how we are living within ourselves. Our quality matters. Our frequency matters. And the frequency, we are shifting now out of the era of planning. The frequencies guide us into the era, into the cross of the sleeping phoenix, the rising phoenix, which is about sovereignty, our spiritual sovereignty, which is our authority reclaimed, our soul embodied, and soul-led living, where we are fully in faith, following the guidance from Great Spirit and our soul, our higher self, and creating the new. We are living fully in the now. How does it look like? There's I had a conversation with a friend yesterday, and he was saying, oh, I have no plans tomorrow, that's so nice. And I could feel this, this is the era we are moving into. That is the frequency of the new earth. And the new earth pioneers are living that first. We wake up in the morning, we don't have plans, so that nothing gets into the way of what we need to do and where we need to be. And then soul guides. We are living a life just like a wild animal, but we are a human. We detox, we move, we connect with nature, we charge up with life and with frequencies, and we connect with whom we need to connect, and we are fully alive and on fire for our mission. But that's not an ego mission. That's not to make money or so, but that's to live fully, to connect, and to make this world a better place. To bring this into unity and health and harmony and peace. So we need to live the peace. We can't be just talking about it, but then not being it. So listen to the transmission from yesterday about spiritual sovereignty. And we are seeing where everybody is. Words alone are not enough. The quality and the frequency, they don't lie. And we can smell it, we can see it, we can feel it when we are aware and alive fully, just like the animals do. The horses, the guinea pigs, the dogs, the trees. So many blessings from the water, the sacred waters, and this sacred earth, this sacred planet, and the beautiful light, the beautiful sun, the light of love, the light of my soul. There it is again, speaking to your soul. And let's turn ourselves fully on. That's not dead, that is alive. So, and to go on back to that conversation yesterday, then we move. He was saying, oh, that feels to me like being dead. Yes, because he was feeling, oh, that's how my spirit lives. But when we are free spirits alive in our body, we are meant to live like that. It doesn't mean we lie around all day, but we are like spirit, floating around, being exactly where we need to be. And when we are aligned, that includes everything that we need for our life. How to pay the bills, and our food and our petrol, and what we need. But money is a frequency as well. So as we shift our frequency to love, also our money shifts into love, and all is the same frequency. So let's bring it all into alignment. And I am speaking now powered by these frequencies of the earth and the light of life in a new way. And you can feel it in me if you've been listening to my live transmissions. There's a deeper groundedness in me, and I can feel it. I can actually connect now deeper with people. I can feel it. I'm more on. I'm able to ask questions and hold different conversations. because something had happened in me from all the toxins that I've been exposed here to, all the spraying and everything. So, but I'm turning on again in a new way, more than I've ever been, because stuff was also shot into my body as a baby, you know. I'm coming to life like I've never been before. Yeah, and I'm passionate about that. And those of you who resonate, we are working together in the physical as well. Yeah, charging ourselves up together, healing together, sharing together, having fun together, then sharing that with others. Yeah. So many deep shifts. But the new way of living is like that, so free. The free spirit living here in the human body, not when we are dead, not when we are back in our spirit realm. We can do that right here when we embody our higher self, our spirit and soul, linking with our body. Yeah, we're not here to sell our souls. We are not here to perform all the time. We are not here to be false masks that just do things to manipulate others, that just do things for money. No, we are here to live as our spirit and the love we are. There's a whole new beautiful life unfolding. Yeah. And I'm a forerunner of that, as are some of you. We do this together. And there is many out there who are today in a haze of alcohol fog, of toxic food, and they don't yet see that even. Rubbed with toxic sunscreen, drinking bottled toxic water or tap water, eating toxic food, as I can see in all the wrapping papers lying around here. Yeah, and then going back to the alcohol bottle of wine or whatever when they leave here. So everybody's at a different stage, but we are all one. These are also all my brothers and sisters, my children, my mothers and fathers, my grandparents. So we are bringing this to everybody who is ready, and who is not, that's their choice. We are at choice point. But often when disease strikes and illness, that's when people wake up, and then we are also here and ready to share. Look, you can detox with this in a very powerful new way. You can increase your circulation. You can sleep better, and that's the beginning to healing. Oh my God, so many of us are sleeping so well using this because we are so deeply grounded and the nervous system is healing. Oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful. So to our health and our well-being and our embodiment and the empowerment of us and our sovereignty, the empowerment of our health and our wealth. And let's drink to this love and gratitude. And it's interesting, my bottle is a little bit broken at the bottom, but I'm just seeing the magic of that actually, because I am sharing my water now as I walk. Either I hold my bottle upside down, or as I walk I dribbles and so I share the water with earth. That's the linking of the water with the earth's energy. Yeah, so much love. Have a really magical Sunday. Thank you for coming on live. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for watching the replay. Thank you for staying. You're not hooked here. You're free to stay. You're free to leave. The door is always open. No hooks, no manipulation, just purity. Yeah. And I love that. That's also the new earth paradigm, the new paradigm, relationships. The door is always open. And I was groomed for that as well, because that's what my father always said. The door is always open. If you want to leave, you can leave. Yeah, and that's beautiful. So, no one is a prisoner. We are free spirits. Nobody is mine. We are all ourselves. And then we are uniting. First we have to be united within, and then we can sovereignly unite with each other. Not the old connecting out of pain with each other to feel better. That's diminishing our energy, our frequency. Yeah, but being fully in our sovereignty, and then all of us can merge. And I'm seeing that happening, and I'm speaking it into reality. I'm speaking it into my water as I drink. I'm speaking it into my body. I'm speaking it into the grid. I'm speaking it into the field. And what we speak, our word creates. That's how we are creating the new reality. Speaking it, living it, being it. Yeah, there's utter clarity in our direct link with Source. Yeah, no outer authority. Yeah. So we are the light, we are the love, we are the way, and yeah, shifting our frequency into alignment with our higher self. So have a beautiful day, beautiful family. Sending so much love into the grid, and thus to everybody. And it's a flow like the ocean. Phew. In, out, and this is circulation, the same as money. It needs to circulate, not stagnate. We need to share our resources. Why have some so much and are sitting on it, while others are struggling to pay their bills? Yeah, we are all family. Why is it not circulating? But often that's a stagnation in the bodies. And when our bodies are circulating properly, then greed will stop. Then greed is stopping, and everything is just circulating. Yeah, we can be greedy with words, we can be greedy with our energy, locked in, or we can be open like the ocean, and we are just circulating. And as we are clearing our body up and coming back to proper circulation and flow, that's what is going to happen. So, I see you later, and always in the quantum field. Yeah, thank you, so much gratitude, and take good care. The quality of life, the quality of your body, the quality, your thoughts, your emotions, your relatings, your relationships, it matters. Yeah. Oh, and you know, it's beautiful also who formed our community. They were called Land Matters, because land matters. Our land matters, and our landing matters. Yeah, to that. And I'll see you again when I come on next. Bye for now. Aloha. Namaste. The light in me sees the light in you. And the love in me sees the love in you.